Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan still bitter over Thomas, Steffy must pay. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Hope Logan is still worried that Thomas Forrester packed up Douglas and left Los Angeles. As time goes by, Hope is growing bitter. However, her boy toy and stepson would still be in Los Angeles if Steffy Forrester hadn't poked in their relationship. Will Hope make Steffy pay for Thomas skipping city? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan's got a lot of free time. You have to admit, Steffy Forrester is being enough greedy. She's wedded to the hottest croaker in Los Angeles, but still ever managed to steal Liam Spencer too. But Liam and Finn weren't enough. She wouldn't let Hope have Thomas Forrester either. Hope Logan's connections over the times have been mandated by whichever Joe Steffy Forrester didn't want at that time. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan still bitter over Thomas. Steffy must pay. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers elude the mischief and wild Hope we saw last time when she began her affair will make a return this summer. Without Thomas then to distract her, Hope has nothing better to do with her time than scheme up new ways to make Steffy pay for another one of her failed connections. B&B spoilers. Steffy Forrester's plan conflagrations. What better way to make Steffy Forrester miserable than to encourage her hubby to have a relationship with his evil bio mama? By the time Hope is done giving Finn a shoulder to cry on and advice about Sheila Carter, Steffy is going to be soliciting Thomas to come back home to Los Angeles. The Bold and the Beautiful rumors have been intimating a amorous Hope and Finn hook up for a while now, and it's morning to look like there may actually be some verity to those rumors. Do you suppose Hope and Finn will hook up while relating over their parents? It looks like there's hope for Hope's future with Thomas, played by Matthew Atkinson. The actor appears to be back at the Bold and the Beautiful workrooms, presumably ready to duplication his part as the Forrester heir at law and Hope's negotiable preoccupation. Distrusting Thomas Forrester. Atkinson teased that we might be seeing Thomas again by participating in image in his Instagram stories. In a print, the actor can be seen pointing to a television screen behind him that's showing a scene from B&B. It appears that Lawrence St. Victor is in a scene in Eric's office. While it could be the actor was simply at home watching the show and seized an image, Soap Hub hears that the actor is coming back to the show and observers will see him on screen eventually in mid-June. What do you suppose? Post a comment. Thomas decided to leave Los Angeles in late March and go to Paris with his son Douglas after Hope turned him down too numerous times. This isn't the first time that Thomas had left city. He moved to New York after breaking up with Sally in order to be near Caroline Lindsay Godfrey, now Sarah on Days of Our Lives, and their son, Douglas. There's no word on what took Atkinson off the oil. His IMDb runner doesn't list any forthcoming systems. Maybe he was on a honeymoon with his bridegroom, Brittany Ratledge? Read about the actor's marriage from last November then. A lot can be between now and coming month when we see Matthew Atkinson as Thomas back on our defenses. Might Hope reunite with her former hubby Liam, egging Thomas to come back and fight for the woman he loves? Will Douglas need help from a family member? Could a family or Forrester Creations extremity bring Thomas back to the scene? Stay tuned to find out. Matthew Atkinson leaks Thomas' return in behind-the-scenes photo. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Matthew Atkinson caused quite a stir on social media lately. B&B suckers know Thomas is presently in Paris with Douglas Forrester, but Atkinson putatively offered a hint that his character will be back on screen soon. In Matthew Atkinson's May 16th Instagram story, he posted a print that was marked prominently with the date. That verified it was a current print and not a blast from the history snap. The print was supposedly snapped at the plant since Atkinson was pointing to Lawrence St. Victor's B&B performance on the Examiner behind him. Atkinson praised St. Victor by averring he was stealing scenes in his caption. Of course, it's always nice to see someone offering kind words about a CO star's work. Lawrence St. Victor is most surely a scene purloiner who deserves the compliment Atkinson gave him. Still, the bigger deal then's that this blurted snap hints at Thomas' imminent return. It looks like Atkinson was back on set to retake some new material as Thomas, who may be on a return flight home from Paris before you know it. Will Thomas come home out of concern for Steffy Forrester now that she's locked in another feud with Sheila Carter? Checking on Steffy as a concerned family could clearly be on Thomas' to-do list. That said, Thomas has no doubt been doing some soul-searching out screen, so it'll be intriguing to see where his head and heart are at now. It's possible Thomas got Hope Logan out of his system and will come back ready to truly move on. On the other hand, Thomas might miss Hope further than ever. Still, Thomas could find himself willing to reunite with Hope anyhow of whether marriage is part of the picture. If that's the case, the door is wide open for plenitude of story possibilities once Matthew Atkinson's return stint kicks off, so stick with us for prognostications on Thomas' future. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Thomas' comeback will bring some surprises, so stay tuned for updates on any major romantic news. Finn is torn, engagement news, Hope still blames Steffy. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, May 17th indicate that John Finn Finnegan is torn between Steffy Forrester and Sheila Carter. News spreads snappily about Deacon Sharp and Sheila's engagement. Hope broods over Steffy's part as Thomas Forrester leaving city with their son. Steffy Forrester vs. Sheila Carter Take 2. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila has formally again returned from the dead and Steffy is issuing duns. Steffy refuses to believe that Sheila has the capability to change, and Finn isn't allowed around her. Of course, Steffy believes that she ever scares Sheila, and that's just not the case. Steffy may act all tough, but if she was hysterical of Sheila, she would be so hovered by her. Finn wants nothing further than to get to know his birth mama. Finn has no disillusionment when it comes to Sheila, he just believes that Cleric brings out the stylish in her. Cleric wants a relationship with the woman who gave him life and he doesn't believe that should be too important to ask for. Still, Steffy isn't going to have that at all. B&B spoilers, has Deacon Sharp lost his mind? As news begins to spread of Deacon and Sheila's engagement, most people who know he can't help but ask if Deacon has lost his mind. After all, Sheila has always been a villain and she has harmed several members of the Forrester family. Now Sheila plans to marry Cleric and some people are upset. Still, they would be ready to put him down for life if people only knew who Deacon has asked to stand up for himself and Sheila. Deacon not only expects Hope to be Sheila's maid of honor, but he wants Finn to be his stylish man. Of course, if Finn does this it'll clearly be behind Steffy's back because she'd no way stand for it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Finn is torn, engagement news, Hope still blames Steffy. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, could Hope Logan want vengeance? Hope would have been happy with her Swain, Thomas, and her 2 kitties if Steffy had kept her nose out of her business. Still, Steffy believed that Hope was being illegal to Thomas by not accepting his offer. Now Hope has the chance to turn the tables with Cleric and Sheila's marriage. Cleric wants Finn to be his stylish man and Hope has been designated to ask Finn to do this. Hope will agree to talk to Finn, but her provocation could be because Steffy seems to suppose she can run other people's lives. Can Hope move Finn to be Cleric's stylish man and the 2 of them stand up for their parents in this union?